Black Friday sales are on and I thought I'll make a video for new bloggers what they can buy at cheaper prices in this season. There are a whole lot of things which I wanted to share, but I thought I'll make a very quick, sleek video to help you find some awesome deals that are going on right now. And when I say new bloggers, the bloggers who are aiming, who are somewhere around 1,000 visits per day or wanted to reach 1,000 visits per day is what I'm aiming for. I have my list ready, so let's jump into the video. And yes, before we begin, some of the links may be affiliate links, which means I might get paid if you buy something from those links at no additional cost. So let's begin. So if you're a new blogger or a niche website owner, you have already started work, so probably domain name is the last thing you will be looking for. But if you are planning to start a new blog, new website, you will need a domain, and I will suggest one provider that can help you find cheaper domain names. That is Namecheap. They do provide hostings as well. If you're starting new, it can be a good option if you're starting from scratch. But my recommendation for hosting will be Green Geeks, which I have been using from one of my websites, and I'm really happy about it. Even I have installed an up timer, which helps me identify how many times in a year or in a month my website has been down, and I have seen very good performance from Green Geeks. So I highly recommend that. So now we are done with the domain name and hosting. The next thing comes is the WordPress template. Yes, most of the web niche site owners or bloggers use WordPress, and they need to have a template which is fast, quick, easy to customize, and cheap. I will recommend GeneratePress. It not only passes with flying colors for core web vitals, but is extremely customizable, and that is what is important, because when you are having a niche website, your blog, your website should not look like another blog or a cheap affiliate website. Because these days, when you're pitching yourself for backlinks or you are hiring backlink builder, your website needs to be presentable. You already have a domain name, you have hosting, your website has been set up with GeneratePress. The next comes is the keyword research, a very tricky task because you need to have a capable tool. Although I would recommend SEMrush or Ahrefs, but I know if you are starting out, probably you may not be able to afford both of them. So I'll recommend you go for Ubersuggest, not a highly recommended tool, but yes, when you are on a budget, Ubersuggest can be a good option. And if you're not keen on Ubersuggest, you are keen on finding low competition keywords, long tail keywords, I recommend Keywords Everywhere. Moving on, now you have your keywords, now you need to start writing an article. To start writing an article, if you have been watching my videos, you know that I recommend writing a content brief. Content brief is the sum total of what exactly you want to write in your article, and that you should not be doing on the fly while writing. You need to have a content brief before you begin your article writing. And for content brief, I highly suggest phrase.io. It's a very capable tool. It's a very handy tool. I personally use it, and I have always given a 2 thumbs up. Now, when you are writing an article, and if English is not your first language, then probably you will need a tool like Grammarly or WordTune. English is not my first language. It is not my first language to write. So I always find it difficult to find right words. I always find it difficult to write simpler sentences. So that is where Grammarly comes in. I highly recommend something like Grammarly or WordTune, which could simplify your writing and make it accurate in terms of vocabulary as well as grammatical mistakes. You don't want to end up writing lengthy words, lengthy sentences, complex sentences which are not easy to understand. In fact, the tone in which you are writing is also very important for Google to understand whether you are whatever you are writing is what you are confident or you are just guessing. Trust me, Google can figure it out. And for Grammarly, you need to set the tone so that you appear confident in your writing. Another thing which is very fancy these days is AI writers. Although you know my preferences in terms of AI writers, I don't really recommend AI writers. But yes, if you have a writer's block, if you want to yourself get started, AI writers can be very handy tool. Although most of us cannot afford Jasper, but there are a lot of AI writers right now available on AppSumo at a discounted price, which you can use. I will link down a couple of AI writers in the description, which you can check it out. They are on a Black Friday sale, and it could be very handy if you have been looking for AI writers. So you have written your article, whether with an AI writer or with your own writers or writing on your own. It's now time to interlink the articles. For internal linking, I know a lot of people do it manually. They use Link Whisper, which is a very good tool. But I want to pitch in one important tool, which is InLinks. A lot of people have started using it because it suggests internal links based upon the entities and semantic SEO. So the kind of internal links which you will be building is really important because they need to have some sort of a relationship. It just does not have to be picking up the right anchors and internal linking them. It has to have some sort of a context, some sort of a meaning between the two related articles that are being interlinked. And InLinks comes in very handy because they uses the concept of entities and semantic SEO. So do check it out. They have a deal going on right now. And yes, InLinks is just not about internal links. It's a complete set of a tool that will help you to write better articles, better on-page SEO. I think I will discuss in a separate video, but right now, do check it out InLinks if you want a super intelligent tool for internal linking. So these were the some 9-10 tools which I wanted to share it with you. They have some awesome deals going on right now. Check it out. And if you're really serious about your blog, if you're really serious about your niche website as a business, you need to start thinking about investing in the right tools. This is it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.